right, that might be it. How about that? Flashing?
No, is it number 2?
No, number 2 cut off. The mic for the camera. This might be the third one.
Okay, I have to look for it.
10-4. See, I can't see it on my end. I can see what it sees, but I don't know what y'all see. I can do it. Let me go back over here and see. I just show it spinning. It's just spinning like it's trying to do something. It's not even doing anything.
It is on my end, okay.
You're getting it now on the last one?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to look at it on this other video here, and it's just spinning around. So if it's working, that's okay.
Well, it's working all right over here.
Rajo. I got to get another connector or something and super glue that end on that camera to where it can't, a coupling, and get another short cable. I need a longer cable on the microphone thing too. So I'll do that sometime. Go to Best Buy and see if they got them or wherever you can get them at.
Yeah, I tell you what, some cables can be a pain in the neck sometimes.
10-4.
I turn that down, so it kind of messes me up when I'm trying to talk, and I'm listening to that, and it's like a 2-3 second delay, and
I know it. That's why I can't use I've never been able to put on headphones and talk on the radio. I just can't do it. I might, I might practice and try to be able to do it, but it's just hard for me to do that.
yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I got it. You can get to go now.
10-4. Yeah, this meter on this radio is probably one of the biggest, or not maybe the biggest, one of the best type of meters of any radio I got. It's even better than the DAC 9 or 10. It'll go all the way to 60 dB and has your watts and stuff like that on it. But on this radio here, to check the wattage and SWR, it has a knob on the back. And, I don't want to mess with that right now. But it's a big old meter. It's the same as another tram that I've got, a 27R or something like that. I was going to use it tonight, but I noticed it had a little bit of a hum in it. I think the power supply capacitor is getting ready to go out, so I didn't want to chance it and blow it up. So anyway, I hadn't talked on this radio in a while. The relay in it was sticking real bad last time I used it. I took it out of the case, which has just got 2 screws on the back, and you grab those handles in the front and pull it right out of there like a rack mount. And the relay has a cover on it. You just pull it off. I've got a contact burnishing tool, which looks like a fingernail file, but it doesn't have anything on it. It's just flat metal of some type. I don't know. It shows some type of a reaction to what you're doing, but it is you can't feel anything on it. And then I've sprayed it with a contact cleaner, and it seems to be doing a lot better now. Well, this thing's hanging up. Look at there. As soon as I said something, got bigger. I think it's this microphone.
Started to break up on me then, didn't I?
That's you there. Crazy man, help me out.
No, plug it. That's all you. You got to figure that out.
Yeah, Storm, that's right. I was thinking about this mic hanging up.
Well, somebody else hanging up. Yeah, that was your mic hanging up on there. Hey, look, you doing your fine thing. You got me laid in the corner. 40 dB, right?
10, Roger. Well, you got somebody out there. I think that's Crazy Man's friend there doing that there, Roger.
Yeah, TFO. Don't worry about a thing. Let that place stroking, man. It's doing everything you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, 10-4. I got you on here, man. I got you on the video gate. Got me. You going over there in the towards the 40 dB on this tram too, no doubt about it. All right, Storm. I'm gonna back it down and let everybody else holler. 21. We back out.
So, 21. Appreciate it, man. I just stepped out there and come to stick and stay. Just once they get in to turn around the 11 meters. Appreciate the brought down the way. Man, this Cobra 29 LTD. And I'm just sitting in the Suburban reading the mail. All right.
410.
Hey, good evening to you, Storm. While you sitting in the Suburban reading the mail, 15-4 in this hand waving, baby. Good evening, town right back, bro. Good evening, town right back. Hey, little Samuel again. You sounding good on the piano. Storm with the radio. Come on. Yeah, all right, Storm. Appreciate it. I'm back. Hello, Storm. Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Mr. 116. 2 bullflowers in the duck cover, Storm with the wave. Yeah, my yard is what you should sort of say. It looks like your other way you put that needle out. Yeah, I got everything turned off back down to the bottom side right there. So crazy, we just working with a bare minimum right there. Yeah. Should be pretty easy on that side there. Come on. Yeah, 410. You still got it better. I don't care what you say. Ain't do you no good turning nothing down. Leave everything up the way you had it. Some bodacious is on my side, though. I appreciate the flowers. I appreciate those flowers right there. Crazy show, dude, man. So we're going to pull this thing back and ease out the middle of it. That's what we're saying here. Put on you later. It's always a pleasure to wave a hand to the good time gang. Y'all do really well. Bill it down and gone. I'm still reading this file. Now, 14 that time you take care of a government. And a serpent, I say, true or woman, anyone you like. I like that. That'd be a little woman what it is now. Because my feet cool in this house there. Alright, appreciate you coming out to us. We'll talk to you later. You come there 116, the crazy man with the bullfrog and 2 Dutch. We're back out. Papa. Why not there keep putting that dead carrier out 7 pounds out there? Must be that way, don't never say nothing. Uh-oh. There you go.
Yeah, Roger. Every time that happens with this thing, people that was on there drop off, so I don't know where they went. Is my modulation working? No, I don't have any modulation. Look at there. Oh, modulation was way down. Crap. This thing here, I gotta put a piece of paper under that volume control on this mic. See, I'm trying to get the background out of there. Hello. Anyway. I don't like Turner mics too much, but that's what I got.
Yeah, I know. When you turn that mic gain up, hey, you're going to have to reach up there and turn my radio down. But you blasting at the house. Hey, 21. I'm going to try this. So, barefoot radio right here. 21, Storm, barefoot 29 right there, break.
Roger, I got you in there.
Yeah, TFO. That's barefoot one here. Ain't nothing but a radio and that antenna. Yeah. Stand right in the studio, walk in the studio. Let me turn this thing on, check it out there and see what it's doing. But 21, I just want to work this barefoot Cobra edition right here. That's the chrome face edition, 2017 model. And it's straight off the Dust Shaker radio. Sure is, in the good storage room. 21, man, this baffle radio right there. 21, on strong, working this baffle radio by quiet.
Yeah, Roger. All right, man. You got that 29 sounding good. That chrome and all that kind of stuff there, all them bling blings and all like that, man. No doubt about it. It's 21. Back out.
All right, 21. Appreciate the bump down the way, man. As always, a pleasure bumping down on 27.105. Y'all know who it is. Storm in the storage room. It's cold out here in the room. I'm getting out of here at 10-7. Man, this Cobra back quiet. Right there. See you later, though. No doubt about that. Good to hear you out there. 45 grand with the wave. Right back 45. Right back 45. I think I had enough in this room to get over you here. 45 with the wave. Storm to pop out. All right, yeah, 410, man. Yeah, I just want to get in there before you disappeared. And say hello to everybody. Matter of fact, I got my Cobra 29 in here this evening, man. I just put it in there. So, I'll switch something up there. There, go ahead. Yeah, TFO out there. Well, it sounded good, man. Sounded real good. I guarantee what I told you. Doing what it's supposed to do. And you know how that is. I tell it like a TRS, not like it is, but like a TRS, because you sounded good in my radio. 45, you know who it is. Still reading this mail. Hey, Phil, good to hear you. How's everybody else doing out here this evening?
Yeah, hello, 45. 21, we waving a hand and standing by.
Roger on that, 21. Yeah, I got you coming in. Yeah, you did need to turn up your audio earlier and you cleaned it up real nice. Sounded real good right about now. 21, 45, right back.
14.
Get in at 45, 15-4 in this end. We kind of missed it. Hamflex, 165 threw you out there, but you wasn't in the room when he was telling me that you was there. But we was out there for a little while. Oh, man, 14, yeah, I had a job to go do. I had to work out around 11:15 or so, or 11 something, and I had to leave, but, yeah, I was around, man. I wish you would have got to put the handshake on you, but we'll get around to it one day. That's for sure, man. That's right, no doubt about it. But it's good to put the look and see and the handshake on 165. We've talked for him for a while, but first time we met him, no doubt about it. Man, we got a chance to talk to Funky Monkey too there, right? All right, Gene. All right, yeah. Yeah, I saw quite a few folks there. I didn't really have anything and I picked up a couple of adapters and a little solder and stuff like that to keep me going. But, yeah, I was just wanted to go check it out. You never know, you know. I didn't see anything really that struck my fancy there. That's right. Yeah, we took a good look around. There's a lot of people with a lot of gear out there, but nothing I was really too much interested in because especially them radios, because I know where I got a 718 waiting on me. Yeah, you might. I don't know. I like that radio, man. It's a good backup, but one day, yeah, no, it's in good shape. I cleaned it up. I know you did. But I got some bad news for you, though. I went and I bought me some adapters so I could make my mic cable so I could plug it up to my HF. This microphone set up here I use on the HF. Yeah, I got so I could make my cord so I could use it. You know, oh, goodness. Man, all that gear you got, it's going in that for the show. I can wait. I'm patient. Oh, yeah, man. So, who else have y'all heard out here this evening out here tonight? Well, 987 was out here, but he had to go take a 21, and he said he was coming back, but it was just eliminators out there, and Coach 21 and Crazy Man there, right? Right. Roger, on the Crazy Man, the Eliminator. Yeah, I just I haven't happened to hear that. I heard Crazy Man in there. But anyway, yeah, I want to put some work on this COVID 29 and let her get out there and talk. I don't know when I've heard it. I probably have in the past, but I just get tired of hearing the same old thing. You know, coming out of my station, so I switched it up a tad. Yeah, and right, it sounds good back here. When you get a chance to look at the video game, you like it. It sounds real good, man. Yeah, just holding a hand out there, 45. No Eliminator over here in the corner. Hey, Roger, not Eliminator. Yeah, I got a copy on you over here in the creek, man. It's pretty good, actually. I got about probably 4 or 5 pounds on you over here. This video, it doesn't really have the receive money it has on it, so you're probably actually doing better than that, but I got it, you're clear. No problem at all. Eliminator 45 in the wave. Well, I appreciate that. I ain't got no preamp on or nothing like that. It's just coming off the bare antenna up there, so. But, you know, that's all right. It's pretty clean night out here, so I didn't figure I needed to dress anything up. Yeah, Roger, so. Yeah, that's about what I'm at with it. I just got a little small preamp going, my driver preamp, working. And that's about it. I don't think I'm bothering nothing else out here. I just want to get out here and say hello and check it out, see what everybody's up to. I don't have the antenna, the other antenna hooked up. The dipole is not hooked up tonight. I got another hooked up to the HF rig, I believe. No, it's actually just sitting over there. Man, we used it last weekend. I thought it was working pretty good. 15.4 had a good signal report for me over there. Of course, 165, he told me today he couldn't hardly hear me on it over on the island, but, you know, that thing's very directional, so who knows, you know? Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds good over here. Shoot, you're smooth. I mean, that's a silky sound. It's pretty cool. And from the creek over there, you hit me with a good solid 8, so, I mean, the modulation, treetop, it sounds good. Yeah, Roger. I'm on an Antron right now. It's up there at the tip top of a giant pine tree, managed. But that directional antenna, man, that joker right there, man, I gotta eventually get me a rotator. I was looking at them, I just didn't order it yet. I had so much other stuff going on. I got DMR radio over there, someone wants me to program and all that, and it seems like I was loaded down with projects, so one day I'll be able to do something for myself, I guess. Yeah, I hear you. That's the problem, you know. You always I'd say you always want to. You try to help other people out and everything, but you don't seem to get caught up on what you do for yourself. Same thing with me. If I got a problem with my car, you know, I work on everybody else's stuff, but I have a hard time finding time to work on my stuff.
Shoemaker's children.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes, man, but I enjoy it. I I'm no fabulous technician or anything like that. No, I do know quite a bit about audio with these radios, but, you know, I'm not... I'm definitely not 434 or somebody that has all that knowledge, you know, him or like Ned or somebody like that. I learned a lot from those fellas through the years, but, you know, I do the best I can, over. Well, I probably call it a hobby. We have a good time tinkering. I play with my stuff over here. I got no midland right now I'm tinkering. Well, I just put a set of finals on it, but something else went out. When them went out, and so I got to find it. It's keying up and talking, but it ain't a whole lot of much to it. So it's a fun hobby. That's why I like it. Oh, yeah, bro. It's a great hobby. It's a blast. Hello there, 45. Hello. What's up with you, crazy man? How you doing tonight?
pretty good sitting back over here listening to them guys out there who are just keying up on y'all. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's terrible, mate. I hear you, mister. Well, they can keep on keying up all they want, they ain't doing it. That's what I keep laughing about. They tried to knock you out, they couldn't do it. Yeah, that'll be all right, man. It's all good, my friend. I can, they don't want me to put the kitty down on them now. They don't want me to put the fucking kitty. The kitty will come down on them and start meowing. Meow. You got that right when they do. Okay, you've been stuck. Break channel 12, break channel 12. 45, Shockwave waving the hand. Oh, roger, right on, Shockwave, man. You're coming right into my receiver, man. It's kind of really good and strong receiver there. Go ahead. 10-4. Yeah, I've been trying to stay off from here a little bit. My voice is a little scratchy, but I decided to hook this little Messenger 250 up there, old solid state. I want to say it's a 1974. And talking on this aesthetic Eagle mic here that Luminator got me hooked up with. Oh, it's doing pro. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's doing the trick. It's doing the trick for you. There ain't no problem at all. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm listening to this thing on the. I'm listening to my radio here on the station monitor. It's definitely got a different sound to it. It's a little bit. It's not as clean, you know. It's a little bit dirtier, but sometimes I like to get down and dirty in there a little bit. There, go ahead. Roger on that, down and dirty.
Well, 45. It may be this radio here, so don't go by that.
No, it's not. What you're hearing, 21. I got this 29 in here. And it doesn't have that full quieting behind me. You know how normally I come out and I got that full quieting. If I'm not talking, there's nothing in the background. Well, this one here is a little different. I like it though, man. I always like this little 29, man. I pulled this jug out of the dumpster. I shit you not. There, go ahead.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, it's doing good. This the best radio I got for receive audio is that Cobra Cam 88, man. I want to tell you what, that thing sounds like a jukebox, you know, and I just like old sounds like that. It's not tinny. This one is a little different there, but it still has good sound, but you would sound a whole lot better on that Cobra Cam 88. So next time we'll have to try that out and get you on that one.
Hey, man, I was 21. I look forward to it, man. I definitely look forward to it. I tell you what, that's what I like, man. That's what keeps me going, man. All my times and good times and all my radio brothers out there. All over the radio. I don't care what band it's on. Y'all are my brothers, go ahead.
I hear you. Well, I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it that you're not looking down on us chicken banders, you know. You all big ham operators, I'll tell you, you know, it's just, it's kind of like charity whenever you talk to us chicken banders. And anonymous charity, that's the only true charity. So, you know, when you come on, you don't even have to say your handle.
Oh, Lord, you know, yeah, but I've never parted with 11 meters, man. I got a love for all of it, you know, but I know what you're talking about. Those people, I know some of them, you know, and I'm not ashamed. I tell them straight up. I'll say I'm going, you know, QSY over 11 meters, you know, and I'm gone now.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you know, I've been around a long time, and a lot of them, they all know me from when they were CB radio guys. I kind of put the bust on them one time when he had that meeting up there at Old Town Cafe or Old Town Restaurant. I walked in there and there was a whole pile of them in there, and I said, "Oh, okay. Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing there, Green Bean? What? This is a ham. Oh, really? Yeah. How about you over there? I forgot what his handle was. You still living up there? And told him it was Pinopolis, it's Pinopolis. Yeah. Then he started telling a story about one time that how they shot somebody's antenna down with a shotgun and all like that. So he morphed back into a CB operator for a few minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm like this, man. Ain't nobody wants to talk to no fake people, So anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. Well, anyway, I just like talking on my CB radio. I can get on the other there, but I like to be here, so less hassle for me. All right, well, let me shut up. I'm back out.
Hey, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this, but I was reading a little something on one of my news things that I get for, I want to say it was a ham operator's little news article thing, but it was talking about the solar flares, and we had a couple small solar flares pointed towards the Earth last week, and that's why the radios were so staticky last week or something. And then this week right here, we're supposed to be getting into a sunspot or a black spot on the sun or something. So the noise was supposed to be starting to die down. So I believe that's what I was reading.
Roger. Have you heard anything about that 45 Corona ejection? Do you get into that ejection?
Yeah, mass coronal ejection. It affects a lot of things, man. Even some of my H activity later in the evening there. It depends on what's going on, man. It can cause all kind of problems there. Go ahead. Yeah, Roger on that. They was talking about the H. Reflecting signals on the moon and stuff, but I ain't done a whole lot of research, and that sounds a little funny, but I don't know, I guess it's still fun. And anyway, you guys doing okay? I think I stepped on you there on accident. That's alright, man. I won't hold it against you. I certainly won't hold it against you, big brother. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's good to hear all you folks over here. I'll tell you what, man. I'm glad I made it home in time to get on the air. 45 grand with the wave. Yeah, I'm under 45. Wait till we went ahead. Hey, White Dog. What's been kicking over there with you, my friend? Not much, man. Just kicking back. Oh, that's good to hear. I heard, you hear Rubber Duck's back on the radio, man. I talked to him and Crazy Man yesterday or the day before out there, and my memory, I was shot. I didn't know what was going on there. Yeah, I think that Rubber Duck spends a lot of time over Crazy. Oh, he spends a lot of time where? Over at Crazy Man's house. No, yeah, they always over there eating that fucking fried chicken there, going. I hear you, man. Hey, man, it's good to hear you out there. Just wanted to wave a hand. Hey, man. Hey, White Dog, the dog that was right, we'll catch you later, man. Good to hear from you. Guys, I'm going to back off the key. I'll be out here for a little bit. I'm going to try to download this software for this radio. So I can get this thing, I can try to figure out how to program it. Everybody thinks I know everything. I don't know the first thing about this DMR. Oh, goodness. So learning curve is going to be still something, but we'll get it straight. Anyway, good to hear from you, White Dog. 45, back quiet. All right, right back to you there, 45. We'll catch you later.
Yeah, hello, White Dog. How's it going, man?
Hey, not bad. 21. I'm still working on the station. Every now and then it kicks down.
Yeah, Roger, I thought about you the other night. It wasn't when I was in the bathtub, but it was on a eBay. They had it must have been never used. It was a co-pilot, RCA co-pilot base station. And I said, man, that thing, it looked great, it really did. I thought, I wished I could have somehow sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, were they asking a lot of money for it?
I don't remember. It seemed like it wasn't real cheap, but it seemed like it was almost brand new. It didn't even look like it had ever even been used. I don't remember it saying it was in a box or anything, but it had the round meters on it, like Cobra 142 and some of the other ones like that. It was a different looking radio, but it looked like it was built nice, and everything was easy to figure out. Wasn't junky.
Yeah, 10-4, that's the one I got. It's got 2 round meters on the left side of the radio. Mine's still in pretty good shape.
Okay, so yours is the base station one there?
Yes, sir. It's the RCA Copilot.
10-4, yeah, Roger. Let's see. David Jason said a good looking radio. Appreciate that. Let's see. Rayovac said that he's got one of them himself. It's an awesome radio. He's up in Canada.
Well, that's what I'm into now. I'm collecting older radios. Just before Mouth left, I picked up a Lafayette and a hooker amplifier.
10-4 on the hooker amplifier there.
Hey, he hooked the amplifier up. It does like 200 watts.
Yeah, back in the day, that was one of the kinds you could used to get there. One of them that I saw that a friend of mine had a pair of lipstick lips on the front.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
10-4.
Damn it, boy. Hello there, White Doggy.
Hey, what's up, old man?
Not much. What about you?
Same old shit, different day.
Does he got your radio working fine?
Well, so far, he hasn't kicked out.
Oh. You're going to have to let you borrow one, huh?
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that, the IMAX antenna down and put a brand new one up.
987's breaking.
And you ran antenna up or brand new radio?
The IMAX is pretty old and it's pretty dirty. It's getting black up there. I'm going to pull it down and put a brand new one up.
Oh, 14. That's a good idea. You wore that now.
Yeah, it's been quite a few years it's been up there.
Yeah, I know it. Been up there for a long time. Hey, you go ahead and break it then.
Yeah, I just got a landline from my mama. It's not good news. It's not good news. So I gotta take it and all. But another reason why I've been going there for a while and all, but it's not been good news and all. So I just want to let you all know. I'm gonna have to go 10-7 over here.
Yeah, 10-4. Did your stepdad get have feeling bad again?
No, it's my grandma again. My grandma. She's not doing great.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Well, is she over there with you now?
No, she's up in Michigan and all. She's not doing great at all.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. All right. Well, you take it easy then.
All right, man. Have a good night.
White Dog, I thought that Rayovac was in Canada. He's in Maine, up there around from kind of sort of where you were from.
Okay, he's up in Maine. Yeah, that was right above Rhode Island.
Then Roger. Got VA3 DLO on there. Yeah, I've been to Maine. I went all the way up there. I think it was the very last. What's the very last state at the very top there? Vermont? White Dog?
I'm not sure. It's either Vermont or parts of New Hampshire.
Yeah, I thought it was something like Vermont there in the White Mountains or White something up there. I don't know, but we went all the way up there and then come back down and went all the way across New York State and the mountains up on got off the toll road and went through those mountains up there. They sure had some beautiful trees up there, those like spruce trees and stuff like that. Oh man, they were really, really beautiful. Of course, they wouldn't live down here; it's too hot. But it was very nice up there. But whenever I went through this one little town, it was all curved and high hills and all. And went to this service station. There was this big old gigantic bat wing looking thing sitting off the side of the road. And I went over there and I said, "What is that big gigantic looking bat wing thing over there?" He said, "Oh, that's a snow plow." I said, "I've seen snow plows before, but I never seen one like that." He said, "Well, that's what we got to have up here." It was like a big middle buster.
Yeah, they use that same kind of plow on the airports up there.
That thing was huge, man. I said, if you got that much snow up here, I don't know how in the world you get through this place up here. You know, it'd be, you know, people down here run into the back of people when it rains. Up there, they would just go right on through them, you know.
Yeah, well, out of all the places up there in upper state, you know, upper New England, I like Bar Harbor, Maine, the best.
Bar Hopper.
Bar Harbor.
I know, I just playing.
You make you want to holler a little bit louder.
David, you said it's 28 degrees, minus 28 where? There's David Jason, minus 28 degrees. Where is that at? I don't know where he went. Let's see. Where is it minus 28? There's no way. You know, you walk outside and your eyes freeze shut. Yeah, she crazy.
That's cold. Well, that's why I moved down here.
Yes. Oh, that's a dry cold. Yeah, right.
Hey, you leave that to your white dog. Hey, right back to you there, 15-4. How you been? Pretty good. Pretty good. Just back here doing what we normally do. And good to hear you out there. Right back to you, man. I try to get out there every now and then, but lately I've been having trouble with the radio. Right now, it's blowing smoke back this way. Man, I appreciate it. And yeah, right back to you, man. You're blowing smoke. You can hear the guys on cop go to walk across that power line if he start walking. It's too quiet out there. Yeah, I heard you guys earlier. Somebody kept trying to key up. Yeah, we had a bunch of them out there, 20 rangers, and said go ahead and told them the second time go ahead and time's up. That's the ones out there aggravate you. They don't work.
Hey, let's see. David Jason's up in West Coast, Newfoundland, Canada. He's on the chat room thing here. He said it's minus 28 degrees up there.
Yeah, you can keep that. That's one of my first times. Our airplane didn't want to go back to New York yet.
I wonder if that guy up way up the state there's on there. I heard somebody in there earlier trying to break that was way out there. I don't know. Was it Swamp Fox that we was talking to before?
I think you said goat something. I think it was goat, wasn't it?
Yeah, Goat Rider was in there. Then there was somebody else there. A White Dog Goat Rider was in there.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him.
Goat Rider, you still in there?
He might be up there in Cartersville. No, he's in Walterboro.
Yeah, there's somebody out there that got like minus 1 pound on my radio. I don't know how to get minus 1 pound. I didn't get the correct address, I had a UPS driver come by. It was overnight. I was sending out my reverse preamp, but it went to the wrong, address. Hey, is that you out there, Go Rider? I can't hear him. There's somebody in there though. It's right on the right there. I know they're there.
You don't need to send him a reverse preamp. You need to send him a real big preamp.
Yeah, maybe we can swap preamps. He gets what I need and I get what he needs, you know?
Yeah, right. I got it wide open and still can't hear him.
I think what I need to do is just get one that's got both things in it and then flip switches back and forth, you know?
So has anybody heard anything from 434? Not yet.
I called him a while back and he was doing good over there.
Yeah, because he said it's going to take him a little while, but he's going to be set up where we can mail him radios.
Yeah, he's out boating, you know. He can go across that lake or whatever to Branson, go across over there. Had some big tornadoes come around through that area. I tell you, that's down in that Arkansas area and down in there, that's Tornado Alley, man.
Oh, that's one place I would never move to.
I don't know why tornadoes are like that. It's worse than Kansas. I mean, somebody the other day got the whole cotton picking town was gone. You know, that must be terrible. Man, you know, I don't know how they do it. I'd have to get out of there. Rebuild, yeah. If I did, it would be something like semi-underground and like a round concrete bunker-looking thing.
I looked at the map when you was asking the question. On the East Coast, Maine is the highest point we got left in the States. And then coast on the West Coast, it'll be Washington State.
Oh, okay. Well, I got my horizontal working, but I don't have the rotor. I got it. It's hooked up, but I just took it loose a while ago to make more room there. But I finally got that going. So as soon as Skip starts coming back in, Crazy Man can get out there and get them stirred up, and then I can get out there and talk to them.
That's right.
Oh yeah, he's my tag. I say, get him, Crazy Man. He'll say, how about it, Skip Land? How about it, Skip Land? 116 in Carolinas, 116. Crazy, 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 crazy man. And then they'll come back.
That's right. You got to be careful with Crazy, though. He had that cat tighten up around Puerto Rico. He's making them kind of angry.
Yeah, Crazy Man, you got to watch it over there.
You can't watch it when you can't see them. Yeah, they come in the Western.
You're going to have to cook up get Rita to cook some patellas, and there'll be what you call it? What's those banana looking things? Plantains, yeah. Get some plantains and fry them up and cook them up and patellas, and get some black beans and red beans and all that stuff, you know, and they'll be glad to get over there. And flan, get you some flan.
Pork chops. That's all it takes. Pork chops, fried onions. Don't forget about the biscuits. Boy, I have that good bowl called buttermilk biscuits.
You make them yourself?
No, I let the Dutcher make them. I put them in the oven.
Oh, you get them out that little bus, open that little thing, and they try to blow up on you, and then you put them in the pan.
No.
I used to like to do that when I was little, pull that paper off of those bananas, biscuits, and take like a knife and just stick holes in that in that swirl part, and then see how many I could get in there before they come busting out of there,
I know you're right. Now, y'all gotta be careful now. Y'all getting them biscuits and y'all making them little old ladies 5 o'clock in the morning going into Hardee's and McDonald's and making them biscuits, and y'all putting them out of business.
10-4. Okay. Hanging up again.
Who's trying to make a monkey out of himself out there, teeing up like that?
Crazy man, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, Chris, you heard that somebody keyed up. They're doing for the heck of it. There might be that ghost that don't ever say that on the radio doing that.
Don't do any good.
I know. Oh, I cut off the radio out there, that ghost out there. It's nice talking. And yeah, they're keying up on us. Ain't do you very good, though. You get over here, park on this man's time. I can get you there. I will be getting out there. Guarantee you, as soon as I get rid of these cataracts. And when you gonna do that, Reese? Monday morning on the big one. The one that's on the right, I've been putting all some off stuff in it and soften them up when I go to the doctor. Monday, they can take it right out and be no problem with it. That's it. Okay, so they're gonna do one Monday, and when they're gonna do the other one? Next Monday. Yeah, that's what they did with me. Hey, that's gonna be good for you. I know. Ain't costing me a red dime, neighbor. Yeah, I didn't have it that good. I had to pay some money on it. Yeah, you weren't old enough to get it all done. I was 70 years old. They said they'd do everything. No, the biggest thing is you have Medicare and Medicaid. I don't have Medicaid. I got all of them from 65 and I never went and sent the damn card. Last they sent it to me, I got it. Yeah, I can't get Medicaid because my wife works. Oh, that bad. I said, that's a lady hanging around in there. Ain't met. You did change your last name. Next time I go in, I'm going to tell them Larry. I'm going to tell them Larry to see if they pay my whole bill. Yeah, talk like me too. You never make it. Well, for me to talk like you, I'm going to have to lose some teeth. Yeah, you got to lose every one except 2. Very trick. Hey, White Dog, do you smoke? I gave it up in 2003. Okay, that's a good thing. I was just wondering, so when you do that and forward to that doctor and forward to them doctors, I just want to know what kind of cigarettes to bring you. Hey, I'll tell you what, Dave, 54, I used to smoke 3 packs a day. In 2003, I had multiple strokes, and they said you better give it up. That and salt. Yeah, that's right. Hey, we had the same thing, man. We smoked cools, started in the military, and smoked for 40 years. And normally it's something that triggers you, and to me, it was when my brother-in-law, me and him was the same age when he passed, and my sister took it so hard. I said, hey, on the way back, they live in Orlando, on the way back, I smoked my last cigarette. Yeah, I had to give it up. I have an artery in the back of my neck. There's an artery that goes up to my brain, and it got clogged because it's not straight it looks like a zipper. That's right. Yeah, normally it's something that'll make you, sit back and just think about it. Is this really worth it? And what she was going through that, with the hospice and all that, he was still asking her to go out and get him cigarettes. He couldn't walk, anything like that. But that taught me a lesson. I said, well, do I want to put the people that love me in that kind of thing? I said no, and that's when we gave it up. Yeah, you did the right thing.
How about the left-hand cigarettes there, a white dog? You give them up too, or what?
Never touch that.
Okay.
Well, I try to say something about that too. I don't smoke them things neither. I can smell them though. Damn, I hate that too when I smell them.
Well, it's probably going to be legal for too long anyway. But they got that old headache weed. They need to go and get somebody out in one of those towns that have it legal, like out in Colorado or wherever, California, and send them some of that real heavy duty type, and then you would be out there floating around with them, crazy man.
Well, make it legal. Them cops get sailors hot and tired all over the highway out there because they don't want to be stoned when they get in the wreck. They won't do nothing. Yeah, I tried that one time when I was 15 years old. Didn't do nothing for me.
You didn't inhale.
Nah, I'm telling you, man, it just did nothing for me.
Well, did you buy it or did someone give it to you?
No, I bought it, and I have two brothers that do it daily.
Okay, you might have sold you a bag of parsley. You didn't know.
Oh, no, I knew. Man, I got one brother, he does it breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Wow.
I got a roommate to do it 24 hours a day if you got the money to buy it. I tell him I don't want him to smoke in my house, don't want him smoking in the porch. 3 nights ago, he had his bottle off. 121 don't like. He puffing away. I said, "What the hell you get your ass caught?"
Yeah, don't tell him I never did say I didn't like him. I don't want to have to come over there and get in a fight. So, they get all high and stuff like that. And then I'll come over there. Hey, there's that guy that said he don't like you. And I'd really never said that. I don't know. But anyway, I don't hang around him.
I'm pretty seriously, I don't like him, period. I told him so. And he said all kind of words back to me and say it on the radio. And it wasn't nice. And I said, you better back up and find your daggone mirror like that. That's who you be cussing.
Well, White Dog, your brother, you say you got two brothers?
Yeah, I got two brothers, and they're into that, what you call it, left-hand cigarette?
Yeah, 10-4. Where, I don't need to know the town. Are they around here?
No. One of them lives in Maine, and the other one lives in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. Well, you go up there to visit them every once in a while, don't you?
Negative.
Oh.
He don't want to go up there with his cold.
I was going to say you could go in there and you could just walk in the room and sit in there, and then you could tell.
Well, the one time I went up there with my kids, I found out that my boys were up in the attic of his barn. He's got like a loft where he had a TV room, and they were all smoking it.
Oh, no.
Well, he's out there trying to sing. I don't know what you did to you. All that money your mama gave you. You sure didn't buy it to go to the schools learning how to sing. You need to hang it up. say no more. Trying to work and do dog trying to break.
I'm glad you changed the last word.
There he is again, now he's talking.
That might be 3 in a circle out there.
No, it ain't that good. The circle, the 3 in circle.
How about that roundabout? Is that you out there? He said he's going to try to get out there. I could hardly hear him.
We might have too many steps on.
Who is that out there? Break, break, break.
We might take one like that now.
Who's that out there talking? Break.
Damn that 21.
Yeah, I hear him.
He's trying to say he's been out there all day. Going that door going. Oh, well, a bunch of us don't like.
I don't know where he's at there, but he might be in a mobile. I don't know.
It might be. He's way out there, though. He's way putting around 3 pounds on the ground. I think around 7:30. Now he's so far out there that I think he's going to hit coal ran. I hope he do get that coal and knock him back out there away.
Yeah, Roger. White Dog, you said you had one brother in Maine and one brother in Rhode Island.
Yes, sir.
You didn't have a sister, did you?
Negative.
Oh, okay, because they said they didn't know she was somewhere else there. I didn't know.
I must got on some of that herb.
I don't know if you heard the story about this guy. He somebody broke into his house now and was going to rob him, and he got beat up or something. I don't know exactly what happened to the robber, but the guy had to go to the hospital. So the cops come over to investigate it, went in his house and found like an ounce of pot and $1,000 or $1,400 or some kind of money somewhere, and they took everything, and it never did charge him, and they wouldn't give him the money back. They can do that in South Carolina. They can do that. They can seize property, money. You carry around a certain amount of money in your pocket. Well, what are you doing with this money? They'll take it. I tell you.
That's what I want to buy the bank Tuesday. What I had in my apartment. My God, I didn't know I had to take that much money. I wanted the bank to put it in there quick. Well, I'll tell you right now, somebody walks in my house, breaks in my house, he ain't walking out.
Well, if the police walk in there, believe me, they're coming. They're coming, and it's So I hear these guys. Oh man, they'll never get me. Well, hey, I don't know if they've ever seen a RPG hit a house or not, but they wouldn't want to be inside of it.
So, but the only reason that they would have to take your money is if you had dope.
I don't know.
Hey, what? You're live. Go ahead and take care of it.
Hey, crazy man, a guy 44 is on the computer. He's on there. Say hello.
Hello there.
Yeah. That's Bad Habit. 44 is on there. Remember White Dog?
Hey, man, brother. Yeah. You say Bad Habit?
44, Bad Habit. That's what his handle was. Stan.
Buddy, White House and son of the bitches, make me.
White Dog, you can't hear that fellow talking like that?
I don't even pay any attention to him.
It's real low.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's just trying to get you to say something to him there. But anyway, everything's good.
Okay, we can't all rolling on that. Let me ask you a question, 21. Ben Abbott, is that the guy who was in Goose Creek?
Yeah. Go somewhere else now. Go back to somewhere else there. You got to be careful doing that. You get in a lot of trouble because I'm recording this. So you go ahead. You'll be in a lot of trouble there. But anyway, yeah, he's lives in Goose Creek there, White Dog.
Is he still there?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, man, he needs to do something with his radio. It sounds like crap.
No, that's not him. He's on the computer, on the chat room thing on the side of the video.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's not on the radio right now.
Well, a lot of people doing that now. They're on the computer, so they don't even want to get on the radio.
Well, that's what they're trying to, there's a lot of people I've found, like on Facebook and all, they're getting radios that more than they ever used to, it seemed like, getting back into it. It's just, it's like everything else. Whatever is old is new again,
Yeah, history repeats itself.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. Well, it was a good old time back then, and things were a lot simpler, and they want to relive that again. And I doubt it'll never be the same, but they could get a group together like we do and come as close as they could get to it,
Yeah, I'll stick with old school.
Yeah, it's just something about being able to talk to somebody without calling them on the phone. I don't know.
Yeah, we 21. All of that I've seen looks like it's trending up. More radios are being sold, so it's trending back up. It'll probably, like you said, never get to the zenith that was back in the day, but it is trending up.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you don't believe it, look on eBay and look at some of the prices they got on CB radios. I guess about 7 or 8 years ago, the radios on there now for $200 or like $20, and just going sky high. Especially the Super Hawk, and his yellow table there. He wants like $500 for a microphone, and crazy stuff like it's just crazy prices. But he's just one guy. But every once in a while you find good deals on there, but you never know. You take a chance, so you try to get it as cheap as you can, and you bid on it. And it's like anything else, sometimes it's the thrill of the chase instead of just getting it. It's like gambling if you get addicted to that. I don't know, but I enjoy bidding on stuff, but I look for certain things, look for certain radios, that I like.
Yeah, right. I saw on eBay, what is it, the GE Super Bass? This thing was still in the box. It was over $2,000 that thing went for.
Okay, God. Yeah, that is a nice radio, that GE Super Bass. I only seen one of them in person, and he's a guy that lived off of Montague back in there off of Ozark Street or whatever the name that was. And I went over there, and he had a set of beams on a tower, lived in a trailer, and he had a GE Super Bass. I didn't know what it was. It was a big old thing to compare to what I had at the time. And it was really nice, and had a lot of features on it, like compression for your microphone modulation, and I think it had another switch where you could have a ground plane and a set of beams, and it was great. A lot of people like it, and the one that they're really after a lot of people like is the mobile version of it, that GE sideband radio. There, a lot of people hunt that radio down.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, those but like you say, this CD use is trending up again. So I don't know. It'll probably never get back to the zenith that it was with all the other things to keep people occupied, like the internet and stuff like that. But and right now you've got a whole bunch of people that came up when I did that at the zenith. A lot of them were truck drivers, and them jokers are retiring, and they still got the habit there, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, whenever this skip cycle comes back in, it's going to come in like a hammer, man. I don't think anybody's ever seen one like this one. This one here is going to be bigger than all of them, I think they say. I don't know. I know back when my dad was messing with the radios back in the day, of course, he'd be almost 100 years old now, but it was, you know, he had QSL cards all over the walls, you know, and I got a lot of them. I don't know what happened to all of them, but I got a pretty good bit of them, and so that was a pretty good time then. And then there was another one after that or so, but I think this one they say is going to be pretty good whenever it gets there. In a couple more years.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I can see there's a difference between last year and this year. Just watching the way the skip is changing. Because those guys right now in the blue water around Barbados and all, they never had their talk show like they did last year. Almost every evening, they would be out there for 3 or 4 hours with that talk show coming out of the blue waters, and that didn't happen this year.
10-4, yeah. I know, man. I used to put my beams pointed down that way, and hey, I could murder them down there, man. I could put a hurting on them.
Yeah, right. And it was that way last year, but this year, every once in a while, you hear one of them key up like One Bill or Cool One, and they only out there for about an hour, and their conditions fade out, and it's changing now. This last week, I've been noticing a lot of California been out there, and they got what's the name with the stereo modulation, Motor Mouth Ball. He's been in there.
Oh yeah, with his dun 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 dun.
I thought more Sunday out there in Tram 6. Yeah, right. So conditions are changing a little bit, and I see every so often, just about once a day, we have conditions with like Mississippi and Louisiana and Texas down in that area, and so we're gonna have a good skip season this season.
10-4. Well, crazy man, and you still gonna get rid of your beams?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I finally got mine, I think, pretty well like I wanted. I built that cage out around that rotor where there's no way it can hang up on that thing. So, and but anyway, had a lot of other stuff to do. I do want to lengthen that cable a little bit longer and get it a little bit better, but I don't know. I had it good last time. I think it'll be okay. I just got to get that stainless steel cable run from the tower over to the building here, and then support the coax and rotor cable up off the ground. Hello.
I hear you, 21.
Yeah, who's that out there hollering at me first?
I don't know who said hello.
That's three-wheeler out in Johnsonville. That three-wheeler. All right, Roger. How you been doing, man? 10-4. Well, there's a lot of fellas out there in three-wheeler Good to hear you. If you're hearing them fellas around at Andrews or y'all call it Andrors in Johnsonville, let them know I said hello there, right?
I don't hear none of them down there no more. Not all of them got out.
Yeah, well, maybe I need to move out there to Johnsonville then.
I'll let you go and I'll talk with you later. I just want to raise my hand there, Roger.
All right, there, three-wheeler. Have a good one. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're going back around the bend.
I can hear my guy ain't got nothing on my meter.
I hear you, crazy man. 2152, waving a hand. We go.
Yellow 5-2, what's going on, man?
Nada, man. Sitting in the green garage.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't tell Crazy Man that. He'll want to come over there.
Eat some banana pudding or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, he knows that man pudding now.
Uh-huh. Ain't summertime yet.
My nerves ain't right now. These three anyway.
Man, Walmart's bananas is always right. You can buy them green, too.
I don't like them when they're green like that.
Been listening to 21 and them talk there, but anyways, I'm gone.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you on the video gate. They're still rolling there, so you can check it out and see how you sound. But that's doing good. How's your sister doing?
She's doing good. They're fixing to get their base station out there in Walterboro set up and whatnot. All their tube boxes and whatnot. But anyways, yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah, Roger. Her husband was the truck driver guy.
Yeah, he works. He's a mechanic. He over there at Demingway over there at one of the big plants. He's a maintenance guy.
What was this handle?
Manifold.
What again?
Manifold.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, he don't get on there at all now.
He got their little, one in the truck still, but no, he's trying to get that base station set up. They just moved from Knightsville, their area, and out towards Walterboro on that side. He's built a little shed, and also he's built a radio room.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a set of beams and put that antenna up and whatnot, and get everything set up before he gets on there right,
10-4, Roger. All right. Well, that'll be great, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard White Dog out here. You don't get on here no more?
He was just out there. Let me stand by.
Yeah, come on, 5-2.
What's going on right now?
What's going on?
I'm sitting here talking on this base station there. You get my kids, that Cobra 89 XLR 40 channel there, are you?
Hey, man, how's that Red Rooster doing?
He's doing good, bro. Growing like a weed, playing football, He got on, made the varsity team in the 10th grade, so he started on varsity football.
Yeah, good to hear that. Good to hear that. Well, you're sounding good over here. Well, what's your story?
I'm on the other side of Jetburg, going out towards, Ridgeville area, by Eagle Beach.
Yeah, man, it sounds good.
Yeah, I ain't running much of nothing. I just got a little V-mod modulator, Texas Star. That's all. I had tore my other stuff apart and was putting new pills in it. Anyways, there when Cuz was moving out, I got it put back together and whatnot. But yeah, so I ain't got all that in line.
Right here, man. Well, hey, it's good to hear you out there.
Oh, 10. Yeah, I got the antenna, up in the tree about 40 foot.
Yeah, man, well, you're doing it. I have a good copy of you.
Yeah, bro.
I feel that red hair he got on his head.
I got the carpet and the drapes to match it now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm an interior decorator.
Ooh.
Hey, White Dog. Hey, White Dog. Sawblade's waving in there, White Dog. Feel a little under the weather, so I'll move back on out of here. I just want to wave a hand, White Dog.
Yeah, right back to you there, Sawblade. Sounding good.
410, back out.
Let me see. Crazy man, I'm gonna run get me a Coca-Cola. I'll be right back.
Okay, you better walk. You might not make it when you run.
Yeah, I got an industrial pogo stick I use to bounce in there.
Okay. Hey, Carter, right here. I ain't talking to me now. I might go and shut it down already that quick. Alright, fellas, we gonna call it a night. And always fun. We enjoyed it. We'll do it again, no doubt about it. Y'all take it easy and have yourself a good Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all know who it is. 15-4 in this hand. Waving and I'm clearing up. Hey, get 15-4 and join it, man. Next thing you out there. Hey, 15-4, yo, white dog, waving in.
See you later, 15-4.
All right, 21, white dog, crazy. I'm clearing gone. Bum, bum. Yeah, we think you coming out, though, sir. We joined every bit of the 15-4. They call me 116, the crazy man. Would be going to quiet and be back out. Bump, bump, crazy man, bump, bump. Bumpity, bump, bump. I can't say the bullfrog and two ducks. The ducks are sleeping, the ducks. There's a bullfrog, he's snoring. I can hear him in there snoring. Very sweet, the ducks. No, I kept them, I keep them in the back by the window by the steel. Big 10, just 10-6 for a short. I hear you, short. Got a little rubber duck antenna, come on. Don't get back on crazy man. I'm on this walkie-talkie and I'm back out.
All right.
Okay, my back. You might not be able to see my back. I don't want to see your back. I ain't see it back. I'm back on the radio. See how I've really come over here, put the money two different stuff from jogging in the morning. Okay, the eye drops. Yeah. That's when she shot in there. She shot her too much when it did. It went down into my mouth. Damn, that nasty. Now my tongue's feeling numb. Yeah, I didn't care for that. Yeah, I went through the same thing. It went down inside my face, down on my chest and everything. I had to wipe it all off just then. I so glad I had paper towels there. She shot really too much in it. I want to be sure I had enough in there to last till around 11:30. So what time you going in Monday? 11 o'clock. Yep, 11 o'clock, and by 12:30 you'll be seeing fine. Oh, yeah. My sister said I wanted to take, when she had hers, cost about over $3,000 to get it done because she didn't have no insurance. No, that's the kind of insurance. She swear she went up and paid the doctor bill and all. She had it putting it back like I do. Yeah, man, you're going to be amazed at what you can see once you have that done. Oh, yeah, they can try to get it close to 2020. Can't fall. That would be blast on that method. Thank you, Jesus. Keep on saying that, too. I got Jesus in the truck. Right over the top of that sunflower, I got one on my phone. Yeah, and it's nothing. The surgery is nothing. I mean, the first time I went in for my first eye, yeah, I was a little leery, but yeah, it went well. I didn't have no thought of it. I said, what you got to do it. She said, thank you. Signed some papers and did. He said it to Monday morning. Up on the first day, that'd be Monday, 11 o'clock. Yeah, man, you're going to be surprised. I'll be going over the fences, and that's when you can do that. But it's about Channel 5. And everybody went on the menu and 21 left out here then. I was surprised there was that many guys out here tonight. We had more than that if they showed up. I think one of them is lucky. He ain't got in yet. Crazy man, White Dog 41. Hey, I'm gonna go 10-7 and get on out of here and go get some rest. Yeah, one thing I did, Salt Lake so they to come out and stay a little water. We ain't expecting you to stay out there too long after you got a cold and all like that. You better start keeping that cold, keep them away there. Alright, catch you later. They call me 116, crazy man, went back out. Good idea, Salt Blade. Hey, Salt Blade, good hearing you out there. We'll catch you later.
Yeah, see you later, Saul Blade. Sounding good. Hope your throat gets better. Go in there and get you some sugar cube and some turpentine, and I'll be back out.
That sugar and turpentine make you that cough and that bad cold away.
Got to hold your nose, though.
You can swallow that sugar and that turpentine. He's more man than I am. The choke you to death. Yeah, I heard that. Pour that white dog. Say it again. Sugar and turpentine. Put a couple of drops in sugar with a spoon. I'll swallow right. You can't do it. I tried it many times. My dad said, you don't have to eat the dang old sugar, son. You let your mouth touch it and some of it hits inside your mouth. That cough is gone. He's going bye-bye. Yeah, I never heard anything like that. Oh, yeah, that's old saying back in the old days. Now, the only thing I used to hate was that cod liver oil.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, I hear you out there. Who's that out there? I hear you knee high. I got you in there around Hampton County. Hampton County. Sounding good over here, Roger. Yeah, Roger, on that. Well, we sure appreciate you coming back to us there and saying hello. Been wondering what happened to you out there. And let me stand by. They got White Dog and Crazy Man out there around Somerville. They probably won't holler at you. A knee-high, Hampton County knee-high 21, reading the mail.
I ain't got no kind of copy on it. Hey, he high, I don't have any copy on you, but if you can hear me, I'm waving the hand.
All right, I'll see you.
Hey, I don't know, you got a copy on me neither. We're waving the hand. You must didn't hear us, huh? 21 years said.
No, because you was talking when he was.
Oh, let me know.
Going to rest up a little bit tomorrow, but I got a lot of stuff I want to do. Crazy Man, you need to hold off on the rain there, right?
Well, I heard it might be bypassed.
Yeah, 10-4. We don't need any more right now. It can't ever dry out over here.
You guys are right.
It's good for radio communication, you know. You got that ground plane effect with the reflection off of the moisture in the ground, but you know, it's not good for anything else really. I don't have any big old mud puddles or anything, but you can see like where the truck drives and all in the driveway going down the side through the woods there. It's not muddy, but it's dark looking, you know, from being damp.
I know you're right. Especially that rain back behind me where they smoothed it off. Got water between that and that picket fence like between that rain and this line over here. Still got a little more water in it.
Yeah, I desperately needed to get that oil changed in that truck. It's been needing it for quite a while. I went about a couple of thousand miles over my 3,000 limit there, but I just didn't feel like doing it. And but today I really did it up good. I put that hyper lube in there, the whole bottle of that, and some real good oil and new oil filter, and it's doing good.
I'm so glad because you always got the thing on that truck to keep it from A to B, from B back to A.
Yeah, man, I got to keep it going. Got to keep it going.
That truck is not slow, though.
No. The other day, I was going up the interstate. I wasn't even paying attention to the speed. I was just going up through there, and I was dead on 85, and it felt like I thought I was doing about 60.
You're just like my sister's band. I said, where are you going? She said, what you mean? You think you're in the racetrack? No. She said, how fast am I going down? She can't have see news. That's why she's going to get cataract out of her eyes where she can see the spin out there.
I know what you mean.
She's doing between 85 and 90.
Right.
Passing every damn thing on the interstate. That's all shit. You need to get your ticket. Slow down. Shut that off her foot.
Well, are y'all going to watch the Super Bowl game there on White Dog? You're going to watch it in the doghouse, or? Oh, White Dog's gone.
He don't care about football games.
Okay.
I know I ain't
Yeah, I like the commercials on there. You know, I like to watch them.
No, you're right.
I don't know what kind of halftime show they're going to have. They claim they're trying to keep it a secret now for some reason. Who knows?
That's all right. Sure, he's playing a big ass dome out there.
That's what they need to play all the games in. That crazy stuff about playing out there in the snow and the ice and all that I just don't think that's right. I think they have an area like that, they need to go to somewhere where it's enclosed, because that it just isn't the same, you know.
All that money they're making off them all them people out there, they could put a dome up there and not people getting freeze to death. Those are players. I believe in had it inside a dome, them football players won't be getting hurt so much.
Yeah, I tell you.
Okay, guys, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
That's my team. I thought you said you didn't like football. No, only when the Patriots play. I watch it every time. I grew up 45 minutes from Foxborough. I hear you.
I just hope he wins. They win so he can be the oldest one to ever do that or whatever, you know.
I tell you what, I went to Foxborough where the Patriots play. I went one time.
I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, it's right out of, it's in Massachusetts, right, well, it's hard to explain. It's just before Boston.
Okay.
I don't know where Boston's at. They just get snow and ice and over there and cold as they're going, you know what? Oh, yeah. I mean, when they play in Foxborough, a lot of the games are in the snow. That's what Mid-21 talking about. All them people do is they watch football, they would build a dome. Well, they're playing in Atlanta tomorrow, and I'm waiting to see if they get rained out. What to do, we know who to blame.
That isn't in a dome?
Yeah. So Atlanta's a full dome? Yeah, it's showing it on the days on news and all week. It being inside a dome. Well, then they got nothing to worry about. Patriots gonna win. Yeah, you got that right. Be careful of the other team.
Yeah, the other team has never been to the Super Bowl, and New England's been there a bunch of times. Something that they were talking about the other day that I didn't even think about is that most of the teams, well, they've never been to the Super Bowl. They have a halftime, you know, on the Super Bowl that's real long, where your halftime on a regular game is not that much. And the players start getting tired and getting lazy, so to speak, and they have to do extra training to overcome that. I never thought about that. Does that make sense to you there, White Dog?
It is, mate. Yes, sir.
I didn't even think about that. I figured, boy, that'd be good to take a little extra break, but you sit in there and you get stove up, you know.
Well, yeah, they take that break and they relax.
Roger.
time they should take the teams inside the locker room and work out. I'm going to take a nap. He's still asleep and trying to get out of the field.
Is Mr. T still hanging around?
Oh, I thought I could get him all going. I didn't get him on time.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm fixing to get out of here, though.
Oh, there he is right there.
Yeah, hello there, Eliminator. I was getting ready to say the same thing there. My back's bothering me a little bit. Just sitting there, and I need to get inside and rest there and kind of get ready for the old tube radio network there on the internet there. They're on channel 11 out of California, and they get on there every Saturday night. And it's 8 o'clock out there on their time. Out here, it's 11, I believe. And they've been doing it like for 35 years or so. But anyway, I think you went out there and got in there a couple of times, didn't you there, Mr. T?
Yeah, I did. And you told me about that. I got in there and checked it all out and stuff. I've been in there every little while.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I enjoy it there, and I get to see pictures of some radios and some that I had never seen before. Out there in California, a guy has a lot of those General radios made by General Radio out there, and like the MC Super MC11, and they got some big audio coming out those old radios. They got a special tube that they were putting in there that's really hard to find. It's not as big as like one you have in a linear amplifier, but it's a big old tube, but it's hard to get. But that's why they got so much audio on those General MC Super 12s or whatever. But they were made in Burbank, California, I believe. I've never seen one in person. Never heard of anybody even using one over here on this side, but I'd like to. I see them on eBay, but I don't know. I just don't want to buy one right now. Just don't want to buy one unless I see it working. Anyway, if you're getting out of there, good evening to you there, Mr. T. 21 back out.
Hey, 21. Pleasure better on this one. Oh, crazy man. White Dog and everybody else is out there. Have a good night. Good old Saturday. Radio night. Catch you later.
I'm all right, that Mr. T. You have a go one. We join you having you out here. We catch you later. It's been another time. They call me crazy man. Went back out. Hey, get Mr. T. Have a fine one. Your White Dog waiting ahead.
Hey, boy. Have a good one. Catch y'all later. Hey, here it is, the 2nd of February, and it's been 70 degrees outside today. We're doing things to it. Can't beat it. All right, catch you later.
Thank you, Will.
I heard like Wednesday or Thursday is supposed to be 77 degrees.
Yep.
That's insane. This time of the year, I hope I don't bite us in the behind.
So Monday is 70, Tuesday 70, Wednesday be 73. Hey, goodness love, I love it.
Well, in Australia, they had the hottest summer. It's hard to believe that down there they got summer, but it was the hottest one on record in Australia, and I just hope it don't come up here.
You got that right.
Yeah, we don't need that here. Not right now. All right, we'll shut things down. Catch y'all later.
Oh no, we got all kind of way out of that time. We would have better move my needle. say nothing. That's a little key I've gotten.
All right, Crazy Man and White Dog and the beepers and the keyers out there. Really enjoyed it, and I'm going to get out of here and get this thing uploaded, and we'll catch you again next Saturday night, same bat time, same bat channel. I'll catch y'all later. 21, we 10-7. I'll see you.
All right, 21, we catch you later. We'll go make Crazy Man. We go the same way. We get out. You go that way, I go this way. All right, White Dog, we George, you coming out there. You have a power and a great one. I might give you a land on the ball there. You might have to babysit the dog, though. That might be a little few dollars. All right, catch y'all later, week 10-7.
Okay, yeah, 21, enjoyed it. Crazy Man, enjoyed it. We catch you later.
Bump, bump.